say ope to me and just say do or die. Say the party on the trouble. Omo mpewon so a enye niam a obeka no be more day atobama. MPP delegates, they be delegates from 1992. I'm telling you, they understand politics than some of the candidates running.
Okay.
And nobody should harbor that idea. Say me wini a me jai. Anya me a na say we be a party me guno. Okay, 2023 okay the same thing. You say honorable Ken. Na until election we wini. Say obi say me ya me say me. One business we wini a say me ko be o metrim. Metetium.
345,000 plus, almost 350,000. One more to my pieces, parliamentary. We are not to tier presidential. And yet, candidate in one part, how do you then explain? Say, Nipa, pore 350,000. Again, now my sound for 200. Let me tell you, say, about the BIA to MPP mono, and the Ghana Hano. A BBA presidential and in your business parliamentary. What I say, Nipa metro there, you would expect to say, your vote no percentage is very perform. But in this case, even parliamentary is no more standing 99% of them. As a bomb, as a presidential.
Okay.
That should indicate to you, say, beyond the party problem, there was also a candidate problem. Because MPP ni bena, obakwakotwama me na abna ye parliamentary candidate and obi mpeye presidential candidate so wa metoa ebi a ompe mumumia and a party no where dey but when you buy you ono to ma wo parliamentary no obi no tutia obi mpe that should explain say yes there was a party problem but there was also a candidate problem me nkan kwesi
Arafo esan so ehia biom enti Dr. Bawumia team the communications team head Dennis Aboagye a clash with Kennedy Agyapong the communications team head our friend Kwesi Kwating. Arafo in this very conversation no Dennis Aboagye a routine for Dr. Bawumia. Now Dennis Aboagye, it seems to say when it comes to Dr. Bawumia camper omon semo mudi gensi Kennedy and say Kennedy in fact ne honte ekwa fasudi ni nkomonye obi otumi sorry ka so be say party no in fact as a Kennedy no flaws and omu use against Kennedy. But when it comes to Kennedy Agyapong also fight for a different cause. Almost see Kennedy Agyapong in any heading our betime lead party ninti they should vote for him. Now for this clash on UTV, in fact, a very interesting and nice one. Me pese be share video no. Dennis Aboagye di bo Kennedy say Kennedy in fact on you be betime lead nation no because of a year ni nyoma bi ayo ye no. Na Dr. Bawumia no hu ni asem no. Na eye Kwesi Kwating oye Kennedy Agyapong the communications person ono so him say Kennedy na ni edin obetime lead MPP no for the prime minister for yentie enkomo no this side hu na mami hu so wadwen che wo your comment
ni so de hu wo ma teacher for nurse for doctor obi anim Dr. Bawumia plans in every Ghanaian knows it nti emre say beton Dr. Bawumia than any other candidate
obi so about on the jobs obi create jobs amabuno enye biaye
so we need elections we create jobs so we need elections we create jobs
say the oban so obey
Dr. Bawumia di kan Canada so ba 3% of GDP about 30 billion or the private sector that is job creation. Dr. Bawumia is the amongst all the people on the way to prove say our ideas about to make creating jobs for the masses e be about to be adwuma ma ho and they to your profit to your benefit. But amongst the 5 people, Dr. Bawumia is the only one that has shown proof of concepts. Say our ideas to me creating jobs for millions across the country.
Not your profit. So be a Juma or Franco for
and despite the president, AKB. When they be in Juma saying despite, and they be president. That is not what presidency is about. Presidency is about who has the capacity to be able to come up with ideas a bit to me ma te me mufu nyenya so mfaso enye wa be create ma ho amanfo nyenya so mfaso enye wa be create ma ho na wo no sika se na wo na be wo do sika na be create nyuma no ene yema despite yema Dr. Temu medi president enye no that's not what we are talking about. Presidency no any governance no eye niema bebre ene kum. Okay. What you say? Anyone be bring a kum. Dr. Bawumia.
Delegates no Thomas.
Oh no, delegates in the whole day area. Hey. Oh, so delegates no shama me can say mention about MPP delegates. Omo in politics class say me am no tia kra no. And they know what the MPP represent, the MPP stands for. They need a leader with a cool head. In here mampenia say ra cabinet na crisis for how obetumi ato ne boss na wetie we na wetumi afome a friend is saying a proper perspective no we take a decision.
Okay.
Here omampenia or wasa emotional intelligence na otuminya usi when you run the government we surround up what do you hey miracles kasawa sami demfi kasawa Eric J kasawa Kofi Toto kasawa obi ekebi eti wo your mampeni na say wo ni sa temperament na ebetumi ama wo wetumi etie na wa filter issues na jejejeje wa hwade bia beto man na twene
nti he for na sa temperament na say emotional intelligence
the minimum say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ni sa we bi the minimum say
oni de
obuade obunipa owabotre
other aspirants omuni bia
the minimum Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia attribute na the fact say me say we ni papa nche say obi ni papa woni ana ikebi the first time I say we keep minimum we ni papa ni say obi ni papa woni ana baby why are you making moka hona party for no betina ha no keke kan ya say the fact say
ye bisa so before
is it not true say
before we make a comparison no then it means say we no you want you qualities beer will be any and you want to hammer on that let me am outshine
that's not true that's
others.
Not true and your comparison attributes of a person is not necessarily a comparison
but sometimes
you and I can have the same attributes we can have the same attributes
come on den and obi betimi eja kasa me die me wa abot
na say me
so obi ni abot die na bebo
miracles obi e waga no bi enim say me kasa me kwa me data me ndi atam I don't just wo kasa wo di atam nti what are you talking about
nti wo obi so onto kasa wo di atam
ebi wo na minimum
enti se woni enti kacha me se woni
5 no more minimum the minimum is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia there the level of humility
okay
the level of courtesy the level of intelligence, the capacity to govern and lead people, no. I could see appear and people is saying Ghana blaster coach or Bugby. I don't know whether also you don't have to shout to lead. You don't have to shout. Say we a penia, we to make diku, and when you ask about TT once we diku will be him.
So do you think that qualities here we be boss na say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wono 2024 na
it's not about that. You see, every time they are the kind of leader that the people need.
Okay.
In 2024, the people clearly felt. Of course, I said to say John Mahama, His Excellency. Said 2060 Obaba to Bolusu here. So about 2020 Obaba to Bolusu. Hold on. Mama Ninsi. John Mahama, His Excellency. 2016 so Obaba to Bolusu here. 2020 Obaba to Bolusu here. But 2024, the people first will be ready there. Once now can I finish here.
Okay.
And 2028 is the time for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to show this country what he's made up of, with the ideas that he has, with the qualities, the leadership qualities, to be able to move this country to the next level. So at least as vice president, he has shown proof of concept.
So they will see, I need the delegates in there. We don't see. Nyame Adoma after 31st January 2026. Percentage saying I'm motion.
Oh, 50 plus 1. And they really about one. Me a thoroughbred politician. I say
50 plus 1.
And
so they share some
David. And Barcelona share me Real the 3-2. One go pay. So we share 2, so say you share 3. Yeah, 50 plus 1.
50 plus
1. They say be 50 plus 1. Yeah, because that's what you need.
Okay.
That's what you need to move forward. On my way, we say on my penny be the barely 50,000 votes the president me boy. Professor Mills. Barely 50,000. So the president. Obi so the 56% the president. Obi so the 57% the president. The only here is over cross 50 plus 1. And that's what for me personally I'm looking forward towards. And me judicial me no can say me make come minus what Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is very passionate about.
Even the constitution enjoins you to protect that. See BCC war, let me give you a classic example. Now no buy a country. The EC had given us 72 hours to make more about also so bad. Yet presidential and you 2 more. Less than 15 hours. And then this for any who could draw call coalition centers, pinches and your team, we are near team, we are near
presidential Mujitu Musumadi Kugo and Nuntinema sa a memanisi.
Oh, I give you an example. So just a minute. I'm comparing 2020 to 2024. 2020, the Electoral Commission made the same 72 hours between President Mahama and President Kufuor. President Mahama presidential na obi aso your coalition to be who will lose with about 500,000 votes. So only said you get your muslim press conference because I can't say in a comfortable lead. Or what? No, you so comfortable lead. Say presidential we are parliamentary before we declare. No, I say more the pink seats and aqua coalition centers. And some of my day more declare. We what to tell ya? Copy say a king kind also yeah day every. Before that, no, near 168 seats in 2016. You're sorted by 137, no more 104. No more appreciate you to 137. In the friend hang parliament. Now, made the massive mission, my uncle 2024. The incident that happened. Electoral Commission in my also the same 72 hours. Less than 15 hours near the message and the signal that we sent to the NDC. The message and the signal I sent for Mapaba. Omuni yokudo home omuni yakokudo ombetimi de ato akansi no so tie mfa ne den ko block pensions in the bit matitimi entity they make declaration ye make say eno affect ya den e to abawie court no it took the court to reverse 7 of those seats to us. So those were seats I winning ne kodi go for. Of course we versus 7 my it will be okay say it didn't have an impact yet. It cannot be true.
Okay.
We may take a collective responsibility but it had an impact.
We a leader no as a flag bearer. Na wakwa kujina mu say ento so abna bibi say sina regardless ese utimi nye fem ka say omunye bibi enwi ansana obeji atoma waje
asemi nyina sakokoduro no nyina ho ne gina
but don't forget to say we a party is no you in as much as we a flag bearer no doesn't mean say you take decisions all by yourself a collective thing enti se bia empemfo akwakotena ase na se ka say no ye share ye figures ni ade a ye nyina we are all collating ye Google naba said ye be calmness peace ebe prevailing into no kona koya obeka say no wunyi nto musa
abna
na say abna
me not sure which people took the decision.
Sure.
I'm coming. I'm not sure which people took the decision, whether it was a candidate decision or a party decision. Your general secretary was a party decision. But if indeed this was a party's decision, then that should be we need to learn from it.
Okay.
That is one. Say a party decision, then we need to learn from it. Now that should be we make maybe better decisions. Sometimes it also depends on the extent of consultation. Nipa amuno moyede consult and no can also influence on the decision that you at least the SN will be guided in 2028. We are making the right decisions going forward.
Okay. Ukasa ye share honorable Kennedy Agyapong niema one wana so the original Emma you be your discipline.
Yes, patriotism, honesty.
Okay. And I will share a former Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia onto the say the idea is a humility. Meboa waka pen na enei no wo share a delegator any grassroots na e dia why no omohwehwe when body say either discipline or someone who is humble. I mean
I don't even think is really about a comparison of discipline and humility. No. Yes, people may look at that.
Okay.
But me so see any it has more to do with obia obetimaji to me ayede amaye
amamo
because we discipline
obeji to me no nipa no eso obi who qualities bi on mo answer because obetimi
essentially no, but you see no matter the character traits and the attitudinal traits that you have no matter how nice they may look say who need to me I said na make us ideas in here who need where any can you to me na emphasis on your day so because who here to me now they are demonstrated the opposite or the Uyibia.
But you can also go empty.
Oh, I mean, just like you rightly reference, say we discipline, we so that's the public perception around them. Say can discipline, we so humble. That's those perceptions you can't change them. Those ones they are what that. But at the end of the day, you focus as a party, nipa. I think I have the permission to quote him. Recently, I had the opportunity to lead a delegation with the President Akufo-Addo.
Okay.
Can say that it was profound. Or say the biggest interest, because I know I'm sure I can say it on TV. Or say the biggest interest is one who can win power for the MPP. And no biggest responsibility is to unite the party. Make go to President Akufo. That's what he said.
Meaning now also we on was kasa in as much as we be kind parables, no. What's the chair? Then the person is referring to okay. Then there's a possibility to say
honestly, I didn't place any interpretation on what he said. Mentia say I'm the man and was very literal. Say uhieni po beti magitu
na me. It's from camp na mko kwasra no.
Memoir no. You know, but most of us were nipa no one more make say ya na ya no say ya ekoto aba no. Asi aheni eto aheni for say make us 2 million straight. Wo ho ye dodo a the whole Ghana no. About 1.1% of the general voter population, even post offer 2018 album general voter population because they have about 209,000 divided by general voter population of 18 million times 100%, you are getting 1.1%. The new 2% into Wusha is not really about the delegates in the Ghana for and uti Ghana for be brave or the mojuma muma kofoko ko musisi a omusia trotro fodu umza say one MPP for the back Ghana for be jantuma omusi kene Agyapong uni dwon for ma omusi mo de kemba beto he na no ye nam kumase wo say ye kaya de ko campaign ba ko ya brand ho je de kaya ko say ya wo overtaking de ye fa bankum Ghana nsese emra road system wo say krachi bi tati de wo de kaya na mini fa so sa na de na papa yi pachi na mkache mdraba ne so nya am so panina ana na utwika basa sa o say masa mi hu mo kana meba mo ye de anu nujumo nemo mi jina kacha mo nkofo na se ma mfa kana ba na ye de ye ntom say chese bebi a obedru bia obi a some de ken ba ye be de ye beto eno na mi hu say delegates na inform of this is not necessarily about wait to see I mean Dr. Baumia ye na ko bi pen nti oni hu nim dia ke mfa na nya de enko ken so won hu nim de wasom party omu nyina nti yes their character traits will play to their advantage
you know that some of the constituencies are what you say more they have a ball
so I've made a case say I don't dismiss the fact that there was a party problem. And you had about 2.1 million people have even argued say when people even the delegates or the party people and voters even presidential candidate even not in the first place not to even think of some trauma but we no free what that's why Agyapong they all can say party no I'm not dismissing that may nipa may contomponi say me catch us a party no you so no for so ni ho and nipa 2.1 metro e so who say no for so but one more beto ye no one more beto ye no 345,000 plus almost 350,000 one more to my pieces no parliamentary no we no to tia presidential and yet candidate in one pa how do you then explain say nipa pore 350,000 again now ma san fa to ho no let me tell you say about the bia to MPP mono and Ghana ha no abibia presidential and nya business parliamentary no what I say nipa metro there nti you respect say your vote no percentage is where they perform but in this case no even parliamentary is no more standing 99% of them as abo mo ho modern as a presidential that should indicate to you say beyond the party problem there was also a candidate problem because MPP ni be na obekwa akoto ama me na abna na ye parliamentary candidate and obi mpeye presidential candidate so wa meto a ebi a ompe mumumi ya na party no ye de aye but when you buy you ono to ma wo parliamentary no owie no otuti a obi mpe that should explain say yes there was a party problem but there was also a candidate